Completely forget everything you've been told about pornography in the past. Most information out there today is dangerously outdated. The odds are it will actually hurt your chances to provide a safe internet experience for your family. The absolute worst thing you can do is talk to your children about pornography without a proven way to keep your home network safe. Simply using trial and error will only confuse your children and set the wrong expectations, leaving you to deal with the consequences of early childhood exposure to today's porn. Be sure to watch this video to the end and learn how you can give even the most mischievous child a safe internet experience and time to develop normally and give you the peace of mind you have always wanted. I have never been comfortable with those who now refer to me as some sort of networking guru, so let me introduce myself. My name is Pat Holman. I'm a parent just like you, the father to 7 wonderful children I love dearly. In this video, I want to share with you my personal story of how I was able to put a foolproof adult content filter on my home network. What my company was able to develop is so effective, our customers can feel they have done all they could to protect their home and children. I am a child of the 70s and 80s, a time of 8-track tapes and big hair. I can remember the first time I saw pornography. I was with my father, who was a local church leader and had been for many years. My father was also a big fan of music and was a member of a barbershop choir in our community. The one time my dad took my brother and I to his choir practice to show us how fun it could be, one of the choir members was giving a lesson on keeping a smooth balance as the choir reaches the high notes and the low notes. To prove his point, at the very end of the lesson, and to everyone's surprise, he opened up a centerfold, depicting what he thought was a perfectly balanced woman. My dad almost knocked me over as he tried to block our tender eyes from the centerfold image. That meeting ended his time in the local choir. After all, he was the church leader for my congregation. Now fast forward to my professional life. I have 3 degrees in computer science, information systems, and an MBA. I have worked on networking software most of my life, and in the past decade have worked on web technologies, ranging from video delivery, application development, and a host of cloud-based technologies. Now, for those who did not understand anything I just said, know that I understand the internet and how it works. I know how information flows. I also understand profit and what that can mean to corporations who feed addictions. As my wife and I saw our children grow and reach their teenage years, a wave of nervousness washed over us as reality set in. I was nervous I wouldn't do a good job. However, there was one part of my teenager's world I was sure I was prepared for, and that is the internet and technology. After all, I did help build the information highway. We put in place strategies and rules, and gave a few lectures that included some well-placed scare tactics, telling the children that if they tried any funny business, Dad would know about it. Like many of you, we put our computer in a visible spot, in the open, and monitored the computer use. We were also sure to review chat logs. But there did come a time when our home was invaded by unwanted adult content. My first thought was, wow, things have changed a lot from when I was a child and the centerfold image I saw in the choir hall. The images were more coarse, vulgar, and explicit. My second thought was, I know more than most parents, and it still happened in our home. Most parents are not network engineers, so know that it is not your fault when pornographic images are found in your home. Today, the centerfold image I saw is not even classified as pornography. It is simply considered nudity. No one prepares parents for the aggressiveness of pornographers and their well-groomed trails that lead to pornography and addiction. Most advice on protecting a home consists of personal opinions and hearsay. That is not what is needed today. We need more than just gimmicks. What we really want is something that will do the trick once and for all and trade surprises for peace of mind. I used my painful experience to light a fire within me and decided to find out exactly what works and will protect my home. As I looked, experimented, and tried to find the solution, it was nowhere to be found. Also, the more I learned, the more I discovered how damaging early exposure to pornography is to our children, and how damaging it is for adults and marriages. Pornography only leads to addiction and profits for corporations who provide it to the masses. One thing I learned is that porn brings in more money than Hollywood. 70% of what is done on the internet is good, very good. It runs our schools, churches, banking, and can be highly entertaining. 30% of what is done on the internet is not good. As parents, we need the best the internet has to offer without the bad. I was convinced existing solutions for homes simply don't work. At the same time, I found there are solutions for corporate, civic, and other large organizations that do work. At the end of my discovery, I found I needed technology that was equal in power and sophistication to the internet itself. Now understand that the pornography business is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So my company developed a solution that leverages the best-of-breed hardware, software, and custom components that are equal to the task of blocking the bad on the internet. We have tapped into the same technologies that large organizations use to keep work environments safe and productive. We have an appliance that will protect every connected device on your home network, a solution that will not waste your dollars. Installations are customizable and bulletproof. Remember, those who provide pornography really only care about how much money they make. What you care about is your home and family. I know what you're thinking. This all sounds amazing, but will this appliance really work for me? And the answer is yes, a resounding yes. You can protect your home and family. You can take the first step today. Learn who the top 5 providers of adult content are. It might surprise you.